Allora, buongiorno. We are here at the book kitchen and it's lemon season. So last day I did limoncello. So I had a leftover, which is never a leftover. It's something to do something else. So I thought that because I've been skinning the lemon, I thought to use this one to make a nice marmalade. The problem with season is this: is like when it comes, it comes. So you have lots of fruit, vegetables, so anything is coming with it. That basically they come in big quantity. And because I needed a big quantity for the limoncello, I did a 3-4 liter. So I have lots of lemon left. So what I'm doing today is a very easy recipe, which is basically made of lemons and sugar. That's the two ingredients you want to use. I'm using, in terms of quantity, I'm using 2 kilo of lemons and 1 kilo of brown sugar. I'm using brown sugar because I'm not using white sugar anymore. Refined sugar is not the best. Anyway, some of you will be like, whoa, that's a lot of sugar. Actually, it's not. If you talk with your grandmother, with your mom, they used to do 1-1 in terms of quantity. So you will have a 100% fruit and 100% sugar. Sugar is a function. It's not only the taste. It's a preservative. So it's something that keeps your jam for long. So what you want to do is to anyway reduce as much as you can, but you need sugar. We need sugar. So again, the quantity is 2 kilo of lemons and 1 kilo. So basically 100% of fruit, in this case lemon, and 50% of sugar. You will need a knife, a wooden spoon. If it's flat at the bottom, it's much better because you will scrap the bottom of a big pot like this, right? And a colander. Why am I doing this? Because I don't want to throw away anything from what nature is giving to us. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut the lemons, right? And let it stay, cut lemon in slice. Now, the thickness of the slice is completely up to you. There was mesh at the end, so no problem. And then let it rest for 20 minutes, so it will lose a little bit of water. This will help to cook faster after. Also, what I did before, I in a way prepared also my jars. What you need to do with jars? With jars, you need to sterilize them in a way or another. Now, if you have a dishwasher, you can just leave them in the dishwasher, right? Otherwise, you can give them a boil. Some people bake it. Anyway, make sure they are clean, washed, and sterilized in a way. The best way to do it is just to put it in a big pot and then you give them a boil. So let's go for it. So as I was saying, the first thing I'm doing is to chop up our lemons. I'll take off the first part, this one, we don't need that. The bottom we can leave it, but just chop it a little bit. And I will start to slice them. Even if there is a bit of zest or that's fine. It's completely fine. Everything will be melted with the sugar. If you can, if you see some seed, take it off. So it will take a bit. So my lemon are all of them cut. I will put them, all of them in a colander. And I will let them rest for half an hour. So they will lose a bit of the juice that will evaporate anyway. What I did now is to put my pot on a medium fire. Don't look at my kitchen, I'm always cooking, so that's what it is. There is no time to clean it, that is already dirty again. I'll wait for it to become hot and I will start to add only the lemons. I got a lid. Time by time I will give a stir, of course. Otherwise our lemon they're gonna stick at the bottom. But everything is going pretty well. The smell is great. See what's going on. We have a nice boil, which we like it. And let's give it a stir, a nice stir. Make sure that you scratch the bottom so there is no burn at the bottom, otherwise it will be a problem for the whole process. And at this point, because we want the juice to evaporate, we leave it open. Let's leave it like this for a little bit more. At this point, it's boiling. We lower the flame a little bit because we want it to simmer it. We stir it, so to make sure that it's not sticking at the bottom. And we start to add our sugar. We let it go for a little bit and then we will add the other one. So when I added all the sugar, don't forget to stir it, and this one has to go at least for an half an hour. We will check on the way. Put it on a lower flame if you can, so it's simmering a little bit like this without boiling too much, in a way that the skin and the zest, whatever is left, becomes soft and the water starts to evaporate slowly. And more importantly, you are not burning the bottom. It's not nice. So our marmalade, jam marmalade probably, is still bubbling. So when it's ready, the test is very simple. You get a spoon, right? You put it in the middle of a plate, teaspoon, and you check if it's fully down. It's fine like this, because there is all of this chunk. So, and then when it gets colder, it's gonna be a little bit less liquid. So that's what we want. Ready to be jarred. Let's call it like this. So the last part is to fill up your jug. Get your jug, make sure it is sterilized as I told you before, and start to fill it. This one needs to be done when it's still hot, super hot, so be careful while you're doing it. Fill it up. As you can see, it's full of chunks, which is as I like it. Some people don't like it. The color is not the vibrant yellow. Give it a bit of shot so it gets inside. It's very good. It's not yellow because I'm not using refined sugar. So between color and health, I prefer health. So that's what I do. I fill it up till almost the top. It's very hot, so I can't touch it anymore. And what I do, I close it properly. Maybe I will give it a clean with a tissue. Make sure it's properly sealed. And the really last bit is to leave it upside down. This one will ensure there will be a kind of vacuum inside and your jam will be preserved. After this one, you just let it cool down, and you can keep it in the fridge or you can keep it in a cupboard. You can keep it wherever you want actually. So your jam is pretty much done. Color is because of the sugar, because we've been using brown sugar, and it's fine like this, for me at least. So have a good jam and see you next time from, of course, the Blue Kitchen. Ciao!